Welcome back to the Philippines Build a Nation Save. In this episode, we are playing the most important match of this season. In the second match of this episode, we will take on United City at home in the PFL Cup semifinal. And this is the most important match of the season by far. So the reason that the PFL Cup semifinal is the most important match of the season is because if we win and made the final, frankly speaking, we would likely play Mendiola, and there's a 0% chance that we would beat Mendiola. Just looking at the stages at the moment, they have 25 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, 140 goals scored, 8 goals allowed. We have no chance of beating them in the final. However, if we were able to get past United City, we would have a huge financial incentive to do so. So looking at the rules here, making the semifinal, you win £25,000 if you win the semifinal, which is an increase from previous rounds where you made £10,000. But the final is where the money is. Just making the final, you're going to get about £200,000 in prize money, which looking at our finances, considering at this point in time, we're £70,000 in debt, that'd be a huge financial incentive for us. The proceeds from making the PFL Cup final, along with any potential proceeds we'll get from winning in the league, would be absolutely huge for us and would go a long way to helping to improve our squad. So that is going to be the second match of this episode. The first match of this episode, we are going to be facing Maharlika Taguig in the league. So just to catch up, the last time that I saw you guys, I believe we beat Stallion 5-1 in the PFL Cup quarterfinal. Since then, I've played a few matches and we've been a little bit up and down. We had some really solid matches against DHC and Air Force. And in that time, Jasraman Johari and Bungsu have played really well and have arguably been some of the best players in this run. But we had a little bit of a wrinkle thrown into things after that. And the big wrinkle is that Dexter Chio here, if we look at his contract, he was on loan with us and the Philippines youth national team recalled him. I apparently didn't have the foresight to have the can be recalled. I did not tick off the can be recalled option in the loan. I can't believe I didn't do that. I usually do that, but apparently I didn't do that, and Dexter Chio was recalled, which was a major issue for us because, as you guys can see here, he plays center mid, and with David Garcia and being injured, we've since gone to this formation, and suddenly we lost David Garcia and Jovic Albino here. So our two best central midfielders. Jovic Albino got a groin strain, and he was out for 4 weeks, which left us short in the midfield positions. That seemed to have an effect on our team. We subsequently drew 2-2 at home to 1 Taguig. This was not a good result. We were much better than 1 Taguig, but as you can see, we just didn't have it in us. I ended up switching to the 4-2-4 because of the lack of central mids. And Ibrahim, who came in that left mid spot, got a red card. As we were winning 2-1, I subsequently switched over and finished the game with that asymmetric formation. Jamie Cheng ended up scoring for them, a player we had last year, and it ended up being a 2-2 draw. The match afterwards was an absolutely devastating loss to Stallion, which is a team we're in the playoff hunt with. So we went back to this formation. Again, as you guys can see here, we didn't have Chio, we didn't have Albino, we lost a lot of what we had in the center. We had to start Rizan and Bautista, and we actually had a 2-0 lead in the second half. We potentially could have had a 3-0 lead, and we had an offside goal. And Stallion came back and beat us 3-2. This was probably the most frustrating match I've had in a while. The comeback loss was very disappointing. But then we came back from that comeback loss. A big reason that I think we came back from that comeback loss to do so well was one, Toloy isn't very good, but we subsequently won 9-0. I mean, if you're going to come back from a loss, come back with a 9-0 win. I think maybe this is the biggest win I've had in FM24. But a brilliant game, and I think a big reason for that is, one, we have Pabellona back, but we have signed on loan. Since Dexter Chio went out was recalled from the loan, that opened up another loan spot. And that allowed us to bring in Nathaniel Alquiros. And Nathaniel Alquiros is actually a player at Stallion, but if you guys remember him, he was a player we had in the Mendiola save. I think he's a really solid player. Not great physically, but really good technically and mentally for this level. So he's a player that slots in immediately to play in our central midfield roles. So that's our run of form so far. It's been a little bit of the good, a little bit of the bad, but I feel like we've had a really good season so far that might not necessarily be reflected in how we're doing. So last season, we finished in 8th place on 48 points, and we had a goal differential of 1. This season, we already have 48 points with 5 matches left in the season. We already have the point tally that we did last season. And our goal differential is the second best in the league. However, we are sitting in 7th place at the moment. But, I mean, we have 48 and we're only 5 points off 3rd. So 3rd to 7th is all really close to each other. So hopefully we can go up the table. I just feel like we're doing so much better than being in 7th place right now. I really want to make these playoff places. I just feel like the way we've played this season deserves it, but we've just had too many bad losses at this point. I mean, we've been so good. Our goal differential is so good. But at this point in time, we're outside the playoff spots. I hope we can get back into them. And for some additional context to why I think we should be in those playoff spots, looking at the XG table, we currently should be in 4th. We should be in 4th place according to the XG table. So we're much further behind than maybe we should be. But that's the situation at this moment in time. With that being said, I'm going to go into the tactics for this match, and we are sort of in an interesting position at the moment. In that we have some time, but if I go to the tactics here, you guys can see a bunch of our players are 1 yellow card away from being suspended, and that suspension applies to all domestic competitions, so Football League and the PFL Cup. So we're in a weird situation because this is the most important match of the season, monetarily and financially. This is the match. We need our best players available for this match. But we're also fighting for the playoff spot. So do I risk someone getting suspended and not being able to play against United City, or do I still go for everything? I've decided to completely rotate the team. So what we're doing here is going out with a completely rotated side against Maharlika Taguig, and we're saving everyone for the match against United City. So I literally, other than Nathaniel Alquiros here, none of these players would start against United City. This is a completely backup team. I am not sure if this is going to be a mistake or not. As you guys can see here, the shape isn't very good and the morale of a lot of these players isn't very good. So I don't know if I'm putting us in the best possible position to succeed here. But this is the reason why I thought this might be an interesting match to have on as a live comm. Because since I'm playing a backup team, this is not a guaranteed victory. This could be a really interesting game. The only starters here are Joel and Alquiros. And those are the only players that start against United City. Otherwise, it is a completely backup team. But we do have all of the starting players on the bench here, so I guess if we do need them, they could come on and go. Reyes, Tacera, Albino has just come back from injury. Pabalona, Bungsu Jahari, and Vitriolo are on the bench. So if we really need them and it's a close game, they'll come on and just hopefully no one gets a yellow. That being said, with this backup squad here, let's go into the match. First match today against Maharlika Taguig. Let's get stuck in. As I am playing people who less often play, we're going to go with the I have faith in you team talk, because normally your regular team talk probably won't work as well. So if you do the I have faith in you team talk, then things usually are a little bit better. That being said, we will moving into the match here. I am going on to key highlights. I think normally I play these on extended highlights, but key highlights will allow me to get through these quicker so that we can move the seasons along. That being said, first key highlight goes to Maharlika Taguig here. As Reyes going in here, he finds Clarino. And 2 minutes into this match at home, we are already losing. That is not, oh man. Given that we're starting a backup side, that's a poor way to start. And another highlight. Another key highlight to start this match. Come on, guys, let's immediately get back into it. I'm a little nervous now. Oh, that's terrible. That's so bad. We're just passing it. There we go. Can't keep the ball, boys. Just simple passes here. Oh, the quality of the. Is this just an effect of me knowing who I'm playing? Oh, they could have scored again. What a terrible start to this match. We have got to find a way to get back into this. We moved into the 20th minute now. We need to get something going. Rusli here applying pressure. There we go. Let's win it now. Razan, move forward. Good ball in. Oh, we just don't. We need some quality. That's so poor from Paulo Cruz. Come on, let's win the ball. All right. Ibanez has got it. Finds Osman. There we go. This is good passing here. That's a good ball in. Rusli, cut it across. There we go. Back into it. Lewis Sykes finding the back of the net. That is exactly what we needed. And we have tied things up 1-1. An opportunity for us to play out of the back here. Ball goes wide to Ibanez. Back to Osman. Good stuff here. Alquiros, I don't like that ball. We have numbers in the middle. We just got to keep it simple. Good win. There we go. That's the ball. Rusli there we go. Paulo Cruz, find the right pass. Go wide now. Okay, that's fine. There. Oh my, what are we doing? Keep the ball, boys. Simple passes. Great tackle. Good tackle from Ram Andreas, but they keep it. They look to go around the left-hand side. All right, that's. What are we doing? Ibanez, you were in perfect position, and that's a tough header. Joel should save that. Well, right after their goal, Lewis Sykes has just gotten injured. And I'm mad, so we're making a bunch of changes. I don't like the fact that we're 2-1 down. I'm just going to say it, whatever happens with the yellow cards. This might just be short-term focused, but we are making all the changes. We are putting in 5 of our best players, and let's completely change this game around. I'm tired with how poorly we're playing. We need to go out and win this now. Go on, lads. Right before halftime. Let's find the back of the net here. Bongsu. Good ball. It's off the post. We got a penalty. Chance this is. This is what we needed. A bit of luck back on our side. Is this going to be Johari? I think it's Jasperman Johari. He steps up. He scores. We're back in it. This is exactly what we needed. The changes are in. We're back getting the momentum. 2-2 going into halftime. I am telling you, the momentum is back in our favor. Let's light them up. Let's light them up, get them motivated for the second half, and let's do this. And their keeper is going to go long. This is going to be so easy for us to win. Let's pile on the pressure. Dacera have never made 5 halftime Oh, what are we doing? Guys, you guys are the good ones. I'll get the chance. Okay, I've never made 5 subs before halftime before. I think this is the first time I'm ever doing that. So let's see if this pans out now. Here we go. We got a chance. It's a 5 halftime subs game. No one's gotten a yellow card yet, too. So we're kind of fine in that sense. But the ball's in. That's it. How have we not scored? Slee. What a chance. I thought he might have been offsides at first. We are getting the chances now. This is all us. Pabalona. Good run, Pabalona. To get the shot off. Oh, it's such a poor shot after such a great run. We are mounting attack after attack after attack. Johari's in. Cut it back. Rusli. Yes. We're doing everything but score at this point. We've entered the last 20 minutes or so. Pabalona playing the ball in. Well cleared. Wide. Why? We need to do better defending the counter. I mean, we are going all out attack here. Come on. Oh, this is a good position for us now. Come on, we can win it. That's it. Yes. Okay, I was a little worried the counter, but we set up the press just fine. And Babalona make a good run again. Good ball into Albino. Albino playing it to nobody. But we've won. Oh, come on, boys. The press is good. The press is good. Let's go. Bungsu. Stop. Get the net. We lead 3-2. Let's go. The pressure has helped. Everything has helped. We are moving into the last 10 minutes or so, a little less than 10 minutes. If we could find a goal here, good cross in. Oh, we haven't won it. Oh, they have a counter now. All right, boys. You got this. Get the numbers back. The numbers are coming back now. Claudinho out wide. Nothing stupid here. That's not a foul. He didn't even go down. How is that a pen? What in the match engine is that? This is so disappointing. What an awful match of football. Oh, should I just have started the best team? This could ruin our chances at a playoff spot. This is likely the last opportunity of the match. Alquiros standing over it, taking his sweet time. He shoots. Making the changes. We're going. I didn't do this after the last time. We are going purely defensive now. Time wasting is going all the way up. Everything's going here. This is the end of match tactics. Let's go. Come on, boys. Balanced. Everything's good. This is gonna be the end of the match. What a free kick by Alqueros. I was getting annoyed because he was taking so long. But what a goal. What a loan signing. The new loanee. And time is running out. We've done it. What a victory. This keeps us alive in the playoffs. What a win, boys. What a win. Well done. Such a good win. That might be one of the matches of the season. I was getting ready to rage. But what a win. Nathaniel Alquiros, what a loan signing. Getting the winning goal. I feel like we deserve to win, but unfortunately, Lewis Sykes is injured for 4 to 5 weeks. A lot of our outside players getting injured. I think that leaves us with just Bungsu who can play out there now. I've got to have other players. Well, we would have to find other players, but I think right now that leaves us with maybe just Bungsu who can play out there. So hopefully nothing happens with Bungsu. But Jahari playing well. We're absolutely going to praise Jahari's performance for those 2 goals. And in the league at this point in time, that does bring us up to 4th. However, Stallion and DHC both have a match in hand on us. Oh, United City. Wait, United City's on the same game. Were they in front of us or behind? I don't remember. Yeah, so looking at that, I guess we were ahead of United City maybe. But Stallion and DHC, so really we're probably in 6th at this point. So we'll look at the table again at the end of the episode, just to see where we're at realistically with everyone having played the same number of games. But all right, it's about 2 weeks until we play United City. Until then, I've scheduled a friendly just to keep us match fit. I think that could be good for us because United City are not playing before then. So there is a long time before United City plays us. So hopefully that's going to help us as far as match sharpness is concerned. But I'm going to move forward to the PFL Cup semifinal. I will see you there. All right, and we have moved forward to the PFL Cup semifinal. United City versus Manila Monte. We did get a nice friendly win. This makes the vibes good before the match here, but this is the big one. The semifinals today are, of course, Mendiola versus Aguilas and Manila Monte versus United City. So, I mean, we kind of know Mendiola, especially at home. There's no chance Mendiola does not lose that match. So, the Jeopardy match is here for the right to likely play Mendiola in the PFL Cup final. And we are back today with the strongest squad possible. And we're going with the asymmetric formation that we've been playing. Joel starts in goal. De Serra, he's the big guy. Fullback on attack. He's got a lot of responsibility on the left-hand side here. Ambon, Reyes, and Ngo come into the team. Reyes, of course, being our loanee from Mendiola, who I think this is going to be the last season on loan that we'll have him. We've had him on loan for 2 seasons, but I don't think, if we go to the loan offer here, they're not going to want to loan us back. So this is probably our last season with Christopher Reyes. Great player he's been. And Ngo, of course, our tall man, the guy with the great jumping reach, 15 jumping reach, who really hasn't scored enough. 3 goals. I kind of wish he had scored more, but that's okay. In the center, we're moving Alquiros just because Alquiros here, stamina 4 and pace 6. He is going to play in the advanced playmaker role. Albino, who has a little bit better pace and stamina, will be the box-to-box on this side, even though we normally plays here. Pavolona, with 11 stamina, will be the box-to-box on the other side. Bungsu comes back into the lineup now with Sykes injured. And up top, Vitriolo and Johari. Johari's been on an absolute tear recently. 17 goals. He's probably been better. Vitriolo started off the season better, and especially because Johari was injured. But in the second half of the season, Johari has really stepped up and helped us out a lot. So hopefully those two players will step up in this match as well. But all right, this is the biggest match of the season, PFL Cup semifinal. I will see you all in match. First highlight of the game, coming here in the second minute. This is, can we get the ball wide now? This is good football here. Good football here, and we take a 1-0 lead early. When our tactic is at its best, that is exactly what it looks like. That was brilliant play. And we take a 1-0 lead early. Can we take a 2-0 lead early? Balls it and go? Nah, we can't get there. The breaker. Oh, it's going to be a chance for United City. I thought that was a foul. Oh, their men are open in the middle. Get back. Okay, we've gotten back okay. Where are we? And they've missed. Where was our right back in all of that? What just happened? And it's a flurry of chances to start this match. And we are not doing well on the outside here. Kurt De Zon. Kurt De Zon is their danger man. He is one of the best players in the Philippines Football League. But we are just leaving him with way too much time, and he's way too open at the moment. And we are fortunate to get away with things for now. We've got another throw. We scored off of a throw last time. We can make things 2-0. That would go a long way. Ball's into the back post. It will ride to Bungsu, so we're still fine here. We can recycle possession. Bongsu with a nice, that's a great ball. That's a great ball. Good cross. How have we not scored? We've already had one free kick goal. And it's off the bar. We couldn't get another. What a goal that could have been. What are we doing? How are we not there? Our central defender just ran to nowhere. Well, they have a shot at a counter now. Where are we on the right-hand side? We have what's going on here? Oh man, we're fortunate. I'm nervous this match. This is so nerve-wracking. I don't like where this is going on. There's so much space on their left-hand side. I'm gonna have Ambon. He is going to mark Kurt De Zon here. Should we just have him? Should we have him mark the position or the player? I'll have him mark the player for now. But if they switch it, I'll switch it to the position. This has been a weird game. Well, that's halftime. I actually don't know if we've been the better team so far, just from the highlights are concerned. I'm gonna tell them we're happy just because we're winning 1-0 and we want that morale boost. But second half is huge. I'm genuinely nervous. My heart is beating so hard right now. This is the biggest match of the season. Hopefully a little home field advantage can help us here. We gotta win that. Well done winning that. Well done, Johari. Get around the outside and get a shot off. Oh, he's nearly scored. What a goal that would have been. Great save. Great save from Camarado on their team. It looks like Ambon's going to stick it in. I don't know. Should I? I mean, he's the right back. Maybe that's why they're... Okay, fortunately, they don't have a counter here. We got to win this. Okay, we're going to win that just fine. That's fine. But I didn't realize Ambon was taking the corner, so that's why they've had space on the right-hand side after the corner. That's why DAZN had so much space. Because Ambon had to run all the way across the other side of the pitch. All right, but that being said, that's a poor pass from Bongsu. Should have gone in the middle. All right, here we go. We can set up the press here. This is a good option to set up the press. That's a mistake. Oh, they've won it. Thought that was a mistake. Okay. Now they found the outlet ball. This is where, well done, Desera. Great tackle. He is so good on that left-hand side. There we go. Great ball forward. Not a great ball forward. I don't know where this highlight's going. Got a good little press here. Ball goes long. We can win that. We can win that. That goes to and go. We've got to win that and go. I mean, that's a 15 jumping each player, just letting the ball go over him. Just one ball over the top. That's disappointing. All right, let's win. This second half been interesting. It's at the bar. We just had an immediate. What is this match, man? All right, another highlight. Let's get right back into it. Let's do what we do best. Alquiros to Ambon. Go down the line. There we go. Now we have that's a good ball in. Vitriola's not quite there, but Jahari's gonna win it. Back across. Yes, Carlos Vitriola's the back of the net. 2-1 lead. We're back in front. Let's go. Oh, it's a nerve-wracking last 15 minutes here. We have the lead. It'd be nice if we could extend it here. That's a great ball in. Good 1-1 by Desera. Win it here. Oh, it is gonna be so nerve-wracking. They have so much space on the left. Why do they have all this space on the left? Gayoso, we should save that. Well saved by Joyel. They're looking to bypass our press by going long, but Jahari's won it well. I kind of wish he had played that in front of Bungsu, but we'll probe for an opening now. Ambon. We can just go in the middle here. Yes, that's the ball. We have players in the middle because we can go wide. That's good stuff here. Good stuff. Yes, Carlos Triola. And with 12 minutes remaining, we lead 3-1. Let's go. A 2-goal lead with time winding down here. 5 minutes left and go. And go is scored, and that should put things beyond doubt. 4-1 victory. That should be enough for us. Let's go. And I'm going to make those defensive changes. Everyone's going in now. We should be good. I've made those changes, and United City immediately has a highlight. They go back post. We should win that easily. Well done, Joyel. All right, I feel like we can relax now. 4-1. There shouldn't be a chance for United City to come back now. But they've won it. I've gone a little bit more defensive, and I've put in a lot of people just to give our guys a rest now. I feel confident. As they go in, maybe I shouldn't feel confident. Bones had, I know he has a good rating, but I feel like Ambon hasn't had a good game. But time is ticking down. That should be it. Full time, full time. What a victory. We are through to the PFL Cup final. Let's go. Well done, boys. Well done. And that is the win of the season. PFL Cup semifinal win. Jahari is out for 2 to 3 weeks with a pulled hamstring. That is going to be tough on us. But hopefully we'll have the players. Vitriolo will hopefully step up. This 25,000 helps a lot, but it is the money that we receive from the PFL Cup final that's going to really help us. But already, I think we were 70,000 before the match. We're now at 48,000. That helps us out loads. And in the other semifinal, Mendiola defeated Aguila 6-2. So we will be playing Mendiola in the PFL Cup final. And for how things are looking in the league at this moment in time, we are currently in 5th. So Stallions still have to play, so we'll probably drop to 6th. But it looks like DHC won, and actually, Aguilas, who at one point were in 2nd or 3rd, they might be the team that we're looking to catch. But yeah, from 3rd, we could still finish as high as 3rd, and we could still finish as low as 7th. All of these positions are still in play. Moving towards the end of the season, which looks as such. We have some friendly matches coming up. We don't play any other. We don't have any league matches in the month of March, just a PFL Cup semifinal. But the next episode, oh man, United City at home and Kaya away. Those are 2 big matches. Then we play the PFL Cup final and finish the season. So what we'll likely do is, since we just played United City, I'll probably play this one off screen. And then, Kaya away and Mendiola away. That's going to be a tough end to the season here. But we'll probably do these 2 matches in the next episode. And then it'll be Army versus Loyola to end the season. We have a tough end to the season. Like, these are 2 matches we could feasibly lose. So those are going to be tough. The problem is we probably need 4 wins to be able to make these playoff spots. So we have an outside chance at the playoffs at the moment. The thing is, we play who do we play? United City and Kaya. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be tough. Last season, 66 points got into fourth. We do not look like a team. 66 points. 66 points isn't even possible. Man, last season was insane. I guess there was a bit of a gap, but this season it's going to be a lower point total. We just got to see if we can. I mean, if we could sneak into fourth and just make the playoffs, that would be great. So that is where we are at here. I know, I think in the last episode, someone mentioned about asking for what do our coach looks like now, and we've definitely improved. We're still really bad, but we have much better attacking, like our 7 attacking, 2 defending is an improvement. We're also a little bit better technically and mentally. And some of our mental attributes, like our determination, I think is a little bit higher level of discipline, motivating. So we've improved. But I will do a full, at the end of the season, we'll do a full look at where the Philippines is at this point in time, how we're doing as a manager, and all that kind of stuff too. But I know someone asked about this last episode, so I did want to share that here. But all right, that's everything I've got for you guys for this episode. We played the biggest match of the season. We won the biggest match of the season. And the next step is seeing if we can make the playoffs. We've reached our goal of being in the PFL Cup final. The last thing we need to do is try and make the playoffs. If we can do that, it will have been a successful season. But that is everything I've got. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and have enjoyed this episode. And I will see you all in a little bit.